Episode 8, Get Real About Power. One thing that's going to be helpful for us for the future is to not just go into mass rallies and marches that don't have clear outcomes. Instead, we need a power analysis. So I use the upside down triangle. So the upside down triangle is a way of looking at power that explains that power itself depends on these pillars of support. Governments, media, corporations, yes, but also regular people who implement all of those policies. Because Trump doesn't do anything. He doesn't actually implement anything. It's all people below him that do things. And it's not just his enforcers, it's the rest of us who do all of society's work. So this theorist, Jian Sharp, he described power this way. He said, look, by themselves, rulers can't collect taxes. They can't enforce laws. They can't keep trains running. They can't even milk a cow. People provide these services. If the people stop, the ruler cannot rule. What it means is that even when we remove one pillar, it can lead to huge concessions. So, for example, during Trump's 2019 government shutdown, flight attendants prepared for a national strike. They hadn't even done it yet. But hours after announcing that they were mobilizing, Trump capitulated. For even larger system change, I think we'd have to look outside the US. So a good place to start is Waging on Violence has been doing interview series with folks who are sharing lessons on how to fight autocracies and how to really get larger system change. In our country, I think we've reached the end of just asking elite power to give us some crumbs. What we have to do now is we have to stop obeying the current unjust system and remove our pillars of support. And that way, we're gonna be able to not just ask, but actually force a fascist to do the things that we need them to do. So the tipping point of mass non-cooperation is gonna be messy. It means that at this stage, mass non-cooperation is not going to be clean. It's not going to look effective at the beginning because we're going to have to persuade a lot of people to join with us. At this stage, we're not there, but we're going to get there. So as a disrupt and disobey person, that means we're going to have to move deliberately to gain the trust of others. People who are doing protect people, for example, that strategy, this is going to be a challenge for them because mass non-cooperation does the opposite of what they're doing. It's going to expose people to more risk. That will be part of the future. The reason people are going to be wanting to do it, though, is because the situation will get more and more untenable. But with that comes the possibility that we could get the kind of liberatory government that we all really, truly deserve. And in the next video, we're going to talk about how to handle the violence that's going to come as we fight for a better future.